What's up guys? Luke here from Luke's Points and Miles, and today I wanted to start the week off with kind of a fun video for me. If you're new to the channel, we talk about credit cards and how we can use them to benefit us. We talk about personal finance, real estate investing, and travel. If that's something you could be interested in, do us a favor and subscribe. And if you get any value at all out of this video, please smash the like button. So today's video, I want to show you guys all of the cards that I have applied for and received in the last 13 months, how I use those cards, and the plans I have for each one of those cards. These won't be reviews of the cards, but I will quickly go over how I use the card. Couple things I want to go over before I start pulling all these cards out and explaining how I use them. My velocity in the last 13 months should not be typical of anyone. I do not recommend anyone applying for cards as fast as I have. Also, a couple quick things. I want to point out that I have zero credit card debt. I do not have a balance on any of these cards. In fact, most of them actually carry negative balances because of the rebates and the credits. So no credit card debt. I know a lot of people, when they see this, they're going to say that guy must be swimming in debt or he must be in debt up to his eyeballs. No, I'm not. I use them responsibly. We use them for everyday spend to get the benefits out of them. Also, someone's going to be thinking about credit score. Has applying for all these cards made my credit score go down? Yes and no. From the moment I started applying for cards until now, my credit score is relatively the same. I think we're at about an 8 points difference right now, so it's 8 points lower. Now I do have a lot of hard inquiries on my credit report, and when I do get a hard inquiry, obviously my credit score goes down just a little bit. Normally in a month or less, it goes right back to where it was. Having all of these credit cards gives me a fairly large debt utilization rating, meaning it's 0%. I don't have the numbers exactly of how much credit card debt availability I have. I think we're sitting right around $200,000 in available debt, and I have a 0% utilization. Also, before I get started, I want to give you my philosophy on sign-up bonuses. If I get a new card and it has a sign-up bonus, I use that card for everything until that sign-up bonus is complete, until that minimum spending is complete. God bless the people who can take the entire 90 days or 6 months to do it. I am a little less patient with that and more mission oriented. If I have a new card, I want that bonus as soon as possible. The first card in this series I got just over a year ago. I just paid the annual fee on it. And I will say that American Express gave me a 30,000 membership reward points retention bonus for keeping the card. We're talking about the American Express Gold card. And for me, this card is a mainstay. I don't think I'll ever get rid of it. We spend a ton of money at groceries and dining out, and this is my points machine. So no plans to ever cancel this. I basically break even on the annual fee with the credits, and it generates a ton of points. So I think at the time I got 45,000 bonus MR points for the sign up. Fairly low compared to what people are getting now, but that was the first one. The next card I applied for and received was the American Express Hilton business card. At the time, I really liked the multipliers. It was a really good bonus. I think it was 130,000 Hilton rewards points bonus. Pretty easy to get. The multipliers like cell phone, gas, shipping. You know, I was using those things and it was generating some pretty good points. So this has been a good one. I just renewed it. So that's going to be a year by year. But the American Express Hilton Business was the second card in the last 13 months. Now, the third card is probably the best card I have, actually. It is the venerable, famous American Express Platinum. Really no explanation why you get a Platinum card. If you're going to be traveling, you get a Platinum card. I think I only got a 60,000 membership rewards points bonus. But at the time, that was pretty large. I was getting ready to travel quite a bit and I really wanted the lounge access, the ×5 points on flights, and all the different credits and stuff. It was my first premium credit card. American Express Platinum, I don't think I'm ever getting rid of that one. Next, we're going to go through 3 cards right around the same time. And I want to do this because I think I applied for all 3 of these cards within 3 days. At this point, my velocity was getting a little too fast. I think at this point I was getting too many cards too fast. However, I was getting approved for them. I was meeting the minimum spending requirements for the sign-up bonus, and I was acquiring a ton of miles and points, so don't really regret it. But 3 cards right around the same time. The Citibank, American Airlines Advantage Citi Business Platinum Select. So this is the business version of this card. So I got the business version and the personal version of the American Airlines Advantage Citibank Platinum Select. Pretty much a no-brainer. At the time I was scheduling a lot of flights and I kept going back to American just because they had the right price and they had the right routes for me. I think the business was a 60,000 mile bonus and the personal was a 50,000 mile bonus. So we got that 110,000 miles in less than a month. I think it was about 2 weeks. So we really churned those out. Now at the same time as those two, I also applied for and was given a Barclays American Airlines card. Barclays was giving a 60,000 mile bonus for one purchase. So I actually went to a convenience store and bought my son a snack and received 60,000 miles. Now for the Barclays card, that annual fee is coming up, I think, in a month. This one will either be downgraded or canceled. I don't want this card anymore. The multipliers are terrible. Barclays has not been nice to work with. I had a real difficult issue getting the points that I actually earned on this. It took about a month and several phone calls. So I'm not really interested in keeping the Barclays American Airlines card. The Citibank Platinum personal card, this one is going to be product changed into a Citi Double Cash card. And that is because when I got both the Citibank cards, the annual fee was waived the first year. So they're completely free for a year. Really soon that annual fee is going to hit, and for the personal I'm going to be changing to the Citibank Double Cash card, and the business card for Citibank I'm going to keep. It gives me a free check bag, it gives me priority boarding. I'm still going to be flying American Airlines. I'm going to go ahead and keep this $99 annual fee. I like the multipliers. It's one of the special multipliers it has is cable and internet. It's the only card I have that gives me a bonus for cable and internet right now. So we're going to go ahead and keep the business one. So guys, right now we are up to 6 cards in the last 13 months. That would probably be a lot for most people, but we're about halfway done. Now, what I ask you to do now is in the comments section, please comment how many credit cards you have been approved for in the last 12 months. I'm really interested in what other enthusiasts or even beginners are at compared to what I'm going to show you. Next up, guys, I was finally approved for the American Express Hilton Aspire card. Now, this is commonly known as a keeper card. It had a huge bonus, 150,000 Hilton Honors points, free night, $250 airline credit, $250 resort credit, free night certificate. This is definitely a keeper card, and this is something that I will probably keep for a very long time. The next card we applied for and got was the American Express Green Card. Now, I have a video on the Green Card, and I'm just so conflicted with this card. The only reason I got it was for the 45,000 membership rewards points bonus, because I have really struggled to use it since then. I think I got it in July, and it has some really good stuff. It has Lounge Buddy credits. It has a Clear credit, which I really like Clear. It has some really good multipliers, but if you're in the credit card game and you already have a bunch of cards, you are probably going to struggle to find situations to even use this. It has 3 times points on flights, but the Platinum has ×5. Just things like that. It has 3 times points on hotels, which is pretty good, but I have a Hilton card. So we'll see what happens with this one in July. I'm up in the air. I would really like to see a revamp, and I know a lot of people are going to say they just revamped it. I understand that, but I think this card might be struggling. I think if it received a facelift, even a minor one, it might be worth keeping. And we'll also see what kind of retention bonus they offer. You know, if it covers the annual fee, I'll definitely keep it. The next card we applied for and got is probably my most used card, the Blue Business Plus, old version. If you've been paying attention to the news and credit card announcements, you know that American Express has changed the look of this to a blue card. It's really nice looking, but I do like the old school clear. A lot of people didn't. This card is ×2 on all purchases up to $50,000 in a year. Whoops. This is my everything else card. No annual fee. I don't think I'll ever get rid of it. We use it quite a bit, and it also generates a lot of points. Nothing too special to talk about that. The next card we were approved for, you know we had to do it. Anyone who's an American Express Platinum fan has to at least get the Charles Schwab version for at least a year. Why did we get the Charles Schwab version? Well, it's 60,000 membership rewards bonus points, right? Also, at the time, travel was very, very cheap. It seemed like all the airline tickets I was purchasing and all the hotels I was reserving were at really low rates. So I really wasn't using points as much as I was using cash because it just made more sense to use cash. And as you guys know, with this card, you can cash out your membership rewards points for 1.25 cents per point. So at the time, I was taking a lot of my bonuses and just cashing them straight out into a Schwab brokerage account. I think it was a good move. As far as plans for this card, I don't think I'm going to keep 2 platinum cards. We'll see how these new rumors of a platinum card and the credits shake out. But the platinum card is not cheap to maintain. And even if it stays $550, I don't see myself keeping 2 of these. So Charles Schwab, man, you've been great, but you may be going away. Next card. This one was I don't want to call this card a mistake because I don't want to hurt its feelings. So we decided to diversify our hotel points, and we went with the Marriott Bonvoy business card. Also, some great luck with this. The sign-up bonus changed from 75,000 bonus points to 100,000 bonus points right after I got the card. So I have a really difficult time timing these bonuses, and I try to make up for it with an insane velocity of acquiring the cards. Not the best strategy, but so far it's been mine. So we are now sitting on over 100,000 Marriott points, and we're really getting excited about what we use those for. So guys, that's 11 cards in the last 13 months. Like I said, I don't recommend it, but I'm also not finished yet. The last card we're going to talk about today, I just got within the last 30 days. I just finished up getting the bonus for this card. And this is another card. I received an offer for 90,000 membership rewards points bonus for the minimum spend, and it was something I really couldn't turn down. It is the American Express Business Gold. Now, I'm still on the fence with this card. To me, this card could either be magic or it could be a huge flop, depending on how your business spends. I'm going to give it a try and see if I can make it work because it earns 4 times points on your top 2 business expense categories. So I'm going to try to make it work. I'm going to see how many points it generates in the year. But for $295, they think this is going to be a one and done. Guys, that's it. 12 cards in the last 13 months. And the ironic part about this is I am excited that American Express just raised their threshold for the number of credit cards one can have with them to 5. So it's probably in another month, we will think about getting another American Express credit card. But I also think we're going to be limiting that to business cards. Again, I want to be under 524, and I have quite a bit of time before I'm ready for anything like that. But tell me what you think in the comments. Is this crazy excess? Do I have way too many annual fees? Do I get value from all these cards? I can tell you that according to my math, at least for year 1, all of these cards make sense. The business cards obviously are going to be a little bit easier to cancel and not really care about in year 2. The personal cards, a lot of them do have downgrade paths. Some of them don't. So that's a bridge we'll cross when we get there. We have accumulated a ton of points and miles in the last 13 months. We've used a ton of points and miles in the last 13 months. So we've definitely benefited from this crazy velocity. One more thing, guys, if you are trying to rack up the American Express membership rewards points, consider signing up for a Rakuten account. We do have a link below. If you use our referral, you can get up to $30 back on your first purchase. Rakuten is a shopping portal that uses cash back, but you can also change your earnings from cash back to membership rewards points. And during the holidays, during birthdays, during school clothes shopping, you can absolutely rack up tons of American Express reward points. Also, guys, if you're interested in getting any of the cards that I just showed you, we do have referral links below, and when you do use our referral links, it helps out the channel, and we really appreciate it. Guys, if you have stayed until the end, thanks.